What's going on, guys? It's Dan here. Welcome to the game update for the month of December 2012. Yes, we're at the end of the year, the final month of 2012, which has been a pretty crazy year for games, and it's been a really good one too. I apologize for, okay, let's just put it this way. Okay, it's been a crazy month. November was a crazy month. There was a lot going into it, and there's a lot of stuff I had on the go, especially at the end of October as well. And there's a few things I want to clear up before I really go into the releases this month and what's happening this month. I would like to talk about, well, one of the elephants that has been in the room for the past month, or basically, yeah, past month, more than a month now, especially with one of them. Need for Speed Most Wanted, where is that? And not just Most Wanted, Zombie U for the Nintendo Wii. Nintendo Wii U, sorry. What's happening with Zombie U and Need for Speed Most Wanted? Okay, as you guys know, I got super swamped, and it's really tough to keep up with these games, especially the fact, a lot of people don't know this, even though I say it all the time. I have a full-time job that's usually a 10 to 7 shift. It's a weird shift. That's why when I get home, I have to go to basically the north end of town, and I live on the south end of town. So basically, I have to drive half an hour there and back, or 20, it depends, 20 to 30 minutes there, and then 20 to 30 minutes back. Then I usually get home, at best maybe 7:20 at best, okay? Then I start recording. So it's tough to catch up when I only have a few hours from working full-time, then coming back home, working some more, getting exhausted, not having the time to really catch up on anything, which is why I haven't been as interactive with you guys in the comments like I usually do. There's just so much. I'm basically recording, edit, upload, sleep, back to work, come home, back to work again on YouTube. It's crazy, alright? So I apologize, but it's been nuts, and I've been trying to catch up on this stuff. So, especially with the reviews. But okay, enough beating around the bush. What's happening with these games? Well, for one, Need for Speed Most Wanted, I want to keep doing, but I ran out of time. I apologize, I really do. Basically at this point it's becoming outdated, and this is why I don't do old games. I'm not saying this game's old, hell no, it's only a month, basically a month old. But people have seen it already, you get my point? So if I posted footage now, it wouldn't get much viewership, and I wouldn't, I'd be spending time on something that I could be doing on something else that's more relevant, you know what I mean? That's what's important. So I do apologize for Need for Speed. If I was doing this full time, and who knows, maybe next year I'll be able to if it makes enough money on its own, then I'll be able to do it full time, which will be awesome. Then I have no excuse. I can work every day if it's really busy and get tons done. So I apologize. I had a feeling this was going to happen because compared to last year in 2011, I took on way more games this year than last year since I'm trying to make this work full time. So I do apologize, but that one I can't finish. Zombie U, unfortunately, same deal. I ran out of time with it. I understand it's a 15 to 20 hour campaign. Where am I going to find the time? And yeah, December. Oh yeah, but it becomes irrelevant. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. So I do apologize. I'll be trading in Zombie U and Need for Speed Most Wanted this Tuesday. When I'll tell you more about that in a second. When the games come out for that day, and I'll actually be getting it free. Obviously, I'll get to it. I just don't want to say what it is yet. Obviously, I'm sure you know, but you get the idea. So I'm sorry one more time about that. Nothing I can really do about it. It's just really crazy, and literally, it's been, ask anybody in my life, they've barely seen me. It's been non-stop work, and I need my breaks, and that's why I just go straight to bed. It's just taking on 2 whole games that I pretty much barely touched. You know what I mean? I played basically an hour and a half of Zombie U and an hour and a half of Need for Speed. Wow, no time. So I apologize about that. Now, another thing I'd like to mention, I do apologize for it as well. Today is actually Monday, December the 3rd. You guys didn't really get any footage this weekend, and I'll explain why. And it really pisses me off why, because it was out of my hands. It was out of my control. Okay, so Saturday was going to be my night. I was going to come home because Saturdays actually, my shift basically gets turned back an hour. So 9 to 6 shift. that gives me extra time to work on content when I get home. And not only that, but I get the day off on Sunday, so therefore I can just not really worry about going too late because I can sleep in the next day. So what I was planning on doing was on Saturday, at the very least on Saturday, I was going to record Black Ops 2 Zombies. And possibly doing a review, depending how much I did of that. And because I am going to be doing reviews later on, after I finish recording this game update, I'm going to be doing reviews. Now hold on, I'll explain all this in a second here. I was going to do it. I was ready. I was like, we're getting done here. Black Ops 2 is the last bit of gameplay before I'm actually caught up. Then I just got to finish the reviews, which I could have done on the weekend, and we'd be ready to start the releases on Tuesday. Well, just so happens, I don't know if you guys really know, but this is not my house. I'm renting it. I'm actually renting the basement. Believe it or not, this is a basement. It's really nice for a basement. But my landlady, she lives up top. And I've mentioned this before, but she's the biggest fucking idiot in the world, okay? I don't care obviously, I just hate her so much. I'm sorry. I hate her. Because she's so rude, she's obnoxious, she's forgetful, oblivious, stupid. The list goes on. Let me explain. I pull up in my car, right, onto the driveway. I pull up, turn my car off. I like to crank my tunes in my car. Who doesn't, right? So I turn that off, and yet I still hear some music. So I hop out of my car, and I immediately start cursing up a storm. Because my stupid landlady's having a party, like it's 1999. I know that's a stupid cliche, but god damn it! Honest to God, when I got in here, if I could hear the music from my car, just picture what it sounds like from inside my place here. Okay, for those of you who are old enough to go in a club, you know how sometimes, not when you're right next to the speakers, but like, you go in a back room, not saying this back room, you know, for fucking or whatever, but say if you went into the basement, right? You went into the basement of a supply, to get, like, if you worked there or something. You could hear it like crazy. That's what it sounded like for me. Honest to God, it went on for, like, I was driving myself crazy. Thing was, I was going to do recording. My girlfriend actually was working. She got off early, so I said, you know what, recording's out of the question, because this music not necessarily the music, but the beat, like, the bass would, show up on my mic, and it would make a, like, very weird commentary. It would make basically a light, I can't explain it, wouldn't make a clap, but more of a, you know, kind of like that on the mic, and it would sound terrible. It would, and me being, like, having OCD and being a perfectionist, I can't have that. So I'm like, God damn it, are you kidding me? So I couldn't record Zombies last night, or 2 nights ago, sorry. You know, so I basically, you know, got my girlfriend, you know, because I picked her up from work. We were just basically going to hang out since she got off early. I was like, you know what, might as well, you know, there's nothing else to do. But even when I got back, it was the same shit, and I couldn't do anything about it. I had to basically suck it up, and eventually I'm like, you know, fuck this. I go upstairs and bang on her damn door and tell her to shut the fuck up. She's not the only one who lives here. But anyways, that's then, and the thing that sucks is today's Monday, and I have all these things to do. Okay, let's just this is the first thing on the list, this game update. After this game update, I have my reviews for Hitman Absolution and The Walking Dead coming up right after. After that's recorded, I'm going to go start my Black Ops 2 Zombies. Hopefully, once that's recorded, I'll jump back on here, hopefully get that edited and, you know, the reviews edited, come back here and record the reviews for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. And once I've done that, I'll be caught up and ready for the releases on Tuesday. Okay, there's a lot to it. But I would like to make a mention, because of all, you know, it kind of on topic towards the place and everything. Great news, and I am so excited for this. I bought a condo. It's set, all right? I own a condo. The only thing is, it's not even done being built yet. That's right. I bought a brand new condo. They gave me an estimated time range, January, February. I don't know when exactly. They said it could be mid to late January or early to mid-February. I don't know. But I'll keep you guys posted, so that means I'll be doing another move. So I prefer it to be ready in January because there's not as many releases compared to February, where it's nuts. There's so many releases in February. So basically, Once again, I'm probably going to let you guys know I'll be out of contact while I'm moving. It's one of my full-time job actually involves that, physical lifting, moving, what have you. So I'm really good at it already, so it won't take me long. Believe it or not, do you know how long it took me to move from my old place to here? 1 hour, and that included loading the truck, driving here, and unloading the truck. 1 hour. I'm that damn good. Setup, maybe a little longer. But anyways, off topic. So I bought the condo. Hopefully I'll be in there January. It's oh my god, it's so awesome. I can't wait because I actually have an office and I actually have underground parking and I don't have to go out and start my car. And it'll be nice and warm down there. You know what I mean? Because if you live in Canada like me, it gets cold. So that'll be awesome. Anyway, off topic. I'm sorry I'm getting carried away here. So once I finish all those things I just told you, the reviews and the gameplay, I am going to, well, start the day tomorrow. So, main thing with this update. Tuesday, February 4th, tomorrow, we are getting a single retail release, 1 DLC. The retail release of the day, big anticipated game, that would be Far Cry 3. I'll be doing that on PS3 because it was requested for PS3. And I'm like, you know what, this whole season I've done nothing but 360 games, so I'm going to jump on PS3 this time for this main title. Also releasing that day, or tomorrow, is the Dragonborn DLC for Skyrim. I love my Skyrim DLCs, and you guys love watching them too, so I'll be doing that as well. Now, I'm probably going to start with Skyrim DLC first. I know that sounds weird, but what I'm going to do is record maybe an hour and a half of it, just to give you guys a taste, because let's face it, my line of work is a giant competition. There's so many people that do this, and first person to get it up, that sounds terrible, first person to upload their footage first basically reaps the rewards. Now I know it sounds bad, but it's true, okay? And when you have people, I can't remember, there's a few channels out there that get their games like weeks early, and it's such bullshit. I think it's cheating, because that's the only reason people watch them, is because they don't even do commentary, so they watch them because they get the game early, like way early in advance. So that's, if they don't get the game early, they're fucked, like straight up. That's how it is. So whatever, you know, because I can't remember the guy's name. It's like I'm not even gonna mention it. I think I remember his name, but I'm not gonna say it because that's not anybody's business. But they get it a week early. They post the game like a week before it releases to everyone else. They get all the views, and the way YouTube works, it will kick your videos down to the bottom. However, I do have you guys as subscribers, so that's awesome, because at least I have you guys to watch it, and that's awesome to me. But I'm always looking to grow, right? So like I said, I'm going to post a bit of content for that DLC, since it'll be free game for everybody, and then I'll start playing some Far Cry, do most of Far Cry, then switch back, back and forth. Now I'm obviously I have a lot of time to play these games. Why is that? Because December has nothing else. December 4th is the last release date of any retail game. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say that. But any retail game that I'm interested in and I think would be good. So basically, December 4th, that's it for the retail games. But does that mean that's it for content? No, that's not it. Now, if there's going to be DLCs and things like that, like the Dragonborn DLC throughout, obviously from the next few weeks, that's awesome. However, we're back into what we call another slow season. Now, from what I understand it, January is a slow month too, just like December is. So I'm going to look for stuff to do. And there's been one thing. I don't know if you guys remember back to summer. Was it June, July? I think July into August, or was it August into September? I don't remember. I believe it was August into September. We had a slow month, slow few months anyway. And I played a game that I played, I can't remember how many hours worth, when I was like maybe 12, 13. Hell, I played it basically from when I was 12 to like 17 years old, on and off. Like I think about it, I'm going to play it. You know what I mean? And that was Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2. And ever since I played that game and uploaded it, everyone loves that one. Everyone loves that walkthrough of mine. They say it's one of their favorites, and they're like, Dan, are you going to do Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords? Hell yeah. Why wouldn't I? I think that'd be awesome, because I love both those games. So that means I'll probably, depending when I have the time, I'll start Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Okay? Does that sound awesome to you guys? And that'll basically be a nice gameplay in anticipation, you know, leading up to 2013, if we live past the 21st of December. So stupid, I'm sorry, I don't even know why I said that, it's just ridiculous. But, there'll be a lot of that. You'll get your Far Cry 3, you'll get your Dragonborn DLC, then, a little bit later, after I've reviewed that and done everything I can for it, I'm going to start Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I'm going to take my time with it, because if it needs to go into January, so be it, you know, because there may not be any releases in January. Alright, one final thing I want to bring up. I did this last year, I'm gonna keep the tradition going. I have a couple things. Okay, now I have what I do is my end of the year videos, okay? So, the thing I do on my own, my picks for top 10 games of the year. So I'll pick my top 10 favorite games and basically showcase them in a top 10 countdown for you guys. It's something I did last year. However, this year what I'm going to do is put in one big video. That way you guys don't get, you know, it's just one video and, you know, you get to watch it from start to finish. Because I know I put the same intro in each video, so a lot of people are getting annoyed with the intro. So this way, I could just upload 10 to 1 all the way up and you guys can see my top 10 favorite games for 2012. Okay? As well, this is up to you guys. This come down to you guys. This was I loved doing this last year. It's another top 10 countdown, but it's all entirely up to you guys. It's my top 10 fan-voted favorite moments of 2012. What does that mean? Well, what I'm going to have you guys do is, you guys have been watching me. You guys are the ones who watch and enjoy the content. I don't watch myself. I don't have the time. And, you know, I'm making the content for you, not for me. So that gives you guys the opportunity to basically let me know what were your favorite moments of this past year. Anything, in any game, it doesn't matter. I want you guys to tell me. If you can narrow it down, that'd be great, because honestly, I don't remember every single thing. So if you could even tell me, Dan, this is my favorite moment. It was for, let's just throw a game out there. It was for Silent Hill Downpour, when you scream like a little girl during a few scenes or whatever. It was just hilarious, you know, something like that. Like, it can be anything. It doesn't just have to be funny moments. It can. Hell, I'd love it. It'd be funny moments where I scream, like I get scared, scary moments, oh my god moments, like crazy, like coincidences or epicness, or I do something so amazing in a game, you know, those are rarities, but you get my point. So I want you guys to do that for me. Let me know what were your favorite moments of this year. However, don't put your votes in this video. This video is not for that. I'll make a separate video to explain it a little more for the people who don't watch the game updates. That way you guys can vote. And I appreciate it if you could tell me, like I said, the game, if you could tell me what part it is, too. That'd be amazing if you could. If not, just tell me what happens. Like, say, when you blah, blah, blah. Like for example, in Silent Hill Downpour, when you screamed when this guy came out and you were like, I do remember certain events. So if you kind of narrow it down, but if the better you narrow it down, the easier it is for me to find it. So if it's been voted on already, keep voting it. That's the whole point of this. So the top 10 voted ones. So the most voted gets number 1. It's not up to me. I may throw in ones that weren't voted for that I remembered I thought were funny in there as a countdown extra, but that's about it. These votes are entirely from you guys. I'm going to do it for Twitter and Facebook as well. I'm going to try and get as many votes on this stuff as I can, because last year my channel was smaller. Hell, let's look at it this way. In this year alone, my channel at the end of last year had 9,300 subscribers. I am sitting at, basically, I'm like 100 subscribers away from 34,000. How many more is that? That's 24,000 people subscribed to me in the past year, and it's still growing crazy fast. Awesome. So it's going to be a way better countdown this year, I think. Way more suggestions, way more chances for me to look back and remember these moments and laugh at them. So let me know, guys. I can't wait to do that countdown. It's one of my favorite times. So I'll make a special video for it, but I'm just telling you that's what's happening this month. It'll be done later in the month once I get all the content, because let's be honest, Far Cry 3 counts. Dragonborn DLC counts. And depending how much I finish Knights of the Old Republic 2, that'll count, as long as it falls in 2012, okay? Because some people will be like, what about the moment in Red Dead Redemption? That happened 2 years ago. Yeah, let's move on. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. I got a lot of work to do, and it's, well, hell, it's getting late already just because I'm doing this after work. So, thanks for watching this game update, guys. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of great content. Even though there's not as many releases, I'm going to find stuff for you guys to watch. So, like I said, we got all this reviews. I got Black Ops 2 Zombies for you. I got more reviews coming. I got Far Cry 3 coming. I got Skyrim's Dragonborn DLC coming. I have Knights of the Republic 2 coming. Not to mention my year-end videos where I do my top 10 favorite games of 2012 and your guys' top 10 favorite moments of 2012, completely voted on by you guys. I have no say in it. So I'll bring that up more as we get closer to the end of the year, and we'll go from there. So thanks guys for watching. Take it easy. Stay tuned for a hell of a lot more footage, and I'll see you then.